Hey, coachy, 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 you. Hey, coachy, 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 you. You're an amazing, brilliant, incredible, fantastic, delicious, masterful coach. Yes, you. All right, so I'm being a little silly, but if you don't know, I'm Ben Dooley, MCC coach, and I am here. Well, I am silly, but I'm also really serious about growing coaches because that's what I do. I grow powerful, confident, solid, amazing coaches, and I am here to grow you, whether it's a little bit or a lot. My focus, my quest, my goal is to reach out and engage and help as many coaches as I possibly can in becoming confident, powerful, solid, sharp, amazing coaches. You, you. Now that's why you're here watching this. Now, I know that's not the most detailed goal, and there are better goals, and absolutely, I've got those. I'm not going to go into all the details here, but suffice to say, oh yeah, I got my goals, and you are one of my goals. Now, why am I talking about goals? Well, because that's the topic for today. Now, wait, whoa, before you are going to hit the off button and go, oh, I already know all about goals. Oh, because it's in the beginning of every coach training. It's the basic of all coach platforms and programs. It's all in self-development books and programs and webinars and experts and mentors and trainers and classes and courses and all those resources out there, and everybody in their podcasts and all the webinars and videos. Yeah, everybody knows about goal setting. Don't worry. I'm actually going to, I think, take it in a little bit of a deeper, different direction, because that's really what I'm interested in. Look, I've been doing coaching for almost 23 years. And even before that, I was already familiar with the world of goal setting. So let's say it's 24, 25, 26 years or longer of knowing all about goals. And yes, all about the whole SMART goals and SMARTY goals and whatever other acronyms there are out there. That's not what this is about. Now, why am I talking about goals? Well, it's in tandem with the Coaching Skills Forum calls. And if you're not on these calls, you are missing out tremendously. Oh my goodness, please, like really make it a goal of yours to get on these calls, because they are astounding and powerful and profound and free. Free. Yes. So this is where coaches gather on a conference line, and we explore our coaching skills, one specific focused topic, issue, skill of our coaching. In this case, goal setting. Now, you know, the coaches that are on that call, they're experienced, they're trained, they're seasoned. They're not interested in spending their time talking about the basic goal setting that everybody else talks about. They're going to be wanting something deeper, something more. That's why we have these calls. The Coaching Skills Forum calls goes beyond where all other coaching calls stop. And they're amazing. And I promise, if you come to any of these calls, you will be stretched and discover new layers of your coaching. And by the way, they're free to join. Get on them. But what I'm here to talk with you about is the topic of goal setting, and take it in a couple of different directions. Now, bear with me, please. Bear with me. I'm going to go through a little basic of goal setting, just for those who, not you, I know you know all about goal setting, but there may be coaches who are watching this video who are just like maybe not so familiar as you are. It's okay. So, and just to reiterate, so we're all on the same page. So goal setting is really simply identifying what it is that I want to accomplish. It's all about what I want to manifest, what I want to have. It's typically a physical, tangible outcome and result, something that we can measure. Those tend to be a little bit more powerful. They can be emotional. They can be other types of goals. All it is what is different than how it is now. What do I want in the future? Now, if we think about goals, like in sports, right? American football, or the rest of the world football, which is soccer in America, but it's basically you've got a one team or an individual who is trying to take a ball and get it to the goal on the other side of the field. And there are going to be obstacles and challenges and other people on the other team who are going to try to stop you and get in the way and make it difficult. And so having that focal point right at the end, this is where I'm going. If they didn't have a marker, if they didn't have that clear destination, they would just be wandering and kicking and running and carrying and throwing the ball all over the place. But this is the goal that I am trying to get to. And then, of course, we know we've got all these acronyms and structures: SMART goals, specific, measurable, realistic, attainable, time measurables. There's versions of that. Is it relevant? Is it, I don't know. There's tons of versions that everybody is improving on that. I'm not interested in those because either you know them or you can go look them up online, nice and easy. But let's talk about why do we do goals in the first place? And part of this, if you've ever been on any of my other videos, you know that I'm really adamant about recognizing that there are two different parts of us. There's the one part of us that's all about just surviving. That's all that we're here to do. That's the only reason why you're in this body. That's the only reason why you have this life, is just to survive and get through it. And notice the goals for that part of us is based on all about surviving. That's the goal. I just want to make it through the end of the day alive. I just need to make this much money to be able to pay my bills and survive. I just need to make sure I get this thing completed. I just need to make sure that I get to my job and I finish my job at the end of the day and I don't lose my job, so that I don't lose my house and I don't lose this and I don't lose that. We set a lot of goals for ourselves without us even really realizing or knowing. But we have all of our goals are based on survival. And our survival is all focused on goals. You can, if you were able to really pull in and get more of a conscious awareness about all the things that you're focusing on and all the goals that you have created for yourself unconsciously and automatically in order to just survive, it would be staggering. But they are incredibly compelling. Fear is a huge, compelling proponent of getting things done. Not the best, I know, you know this. It's not sustainable, it's exhausting, it's draining, but it's powerful. But notice that we have these things that we want to achieve, results, outcomes that we want to obtain or prevent in order to survive. And then there's the other part of us that's all about immersing and creating and growing and stretching and discovering and connecting and just getting everything rich out of life. These are the goals that typically people are coming to you for. Yes, there are the structural survival goals. Oh, coach, I need to set goals in order to finish this thing so I can, survive. You're going to get those. But ideally, coaching is around. Coaching has manifested, has created, has appeared in this point in our lives, in our lifetime, in order, because we are on the precipice of stepping into, I want something else, something more than just surviving. I want to create. I want to establish. I want to step forward. And the challenge is that the need to survive keeps overriding. And it's not logical. I mean, when we set goals for health of weight loss or exercise, well, that's how we can live longer and it's how we feel healthier and better. But there's other survival tactics that get in the way of being lazy or complacent or withdrawn or indulging in eating so that I feel better. It's all about feeling safe, not actually being safe, feeling safe, which is different than making steps forward, making advancements, making your life. That's what goals are really all about. The powerful goals. Powerful goals are not about the things that you need to do in order to survive. That doesn't mean they're not important. They're just necessary in order to survive. They may be really important depending on your client and their situation. But what I'm talking about, and you know what they are, talking about the goals that keep getting lost, overridden, stuck, derailed, harder to stay on track. The goals that are activating in your client's heart, in their passion, in their purpose. It is in that powerful part of them that these goals are attempting to move them into. Is this making sense? Are you getting this? I'm going way beyond the SMART is structural. That's great. We're even going past like the big why and, oh, why is this important? All very important. But where I'm pointing to is who's making these goals? Is it your client's survivor, or is it your client's powerful, powerful self? And I can bet that the ones that your client is excited about and the ones that they're really wanting you to help them with are the ones that are powerful, the ones that keep getting overridden and marginalized and stuck because the surviving human part of them keeps getting in the way to survive. It's not bad or wrong, it's just derailing. So hopefully that's clear. And now let's really get clear about something else, because when we talk about goal setting, and if you've watched these other videos, I'm going to go there. I'm going to talk about the core. That's right. Because the core is the 3 powerful principles of masterful coaching. If you are doing these 3 principles, then you are doing powerful, powerful coaching. And that includes goal setting, because let's be honest, there's a lot of not so powerful goal setting that's out there. And I'm not talking about the SMART goal structures that you've been taught. That's just a structure. It doesn't mean that it's powerful, and it doesn't mean that it's masterful coaching. Just going through SMART goals, or just going through a goal assessment or a goal design, whatever you learned, that is not masterful coaching. Your masterful coaching is only if you are holding and standing deeply in these 3 principles. Let's get into them, and here's why, and you're going to get this. If you're not getting it already, because you know what the core is, don't worry, I'm going to tell you. Here's the deal. The CO in core, because the first letter, right, is going to spell out the word core, so this will be easy to follow. The CO in core is all about connection. We must have connection with our clients. We must connect with them. And when we're connecting on goals, that's connecting them in a deeper place. It's connecting them much more to connecting them, not just connecting you to them, which is incredibly important. So you've got a shared dialogue, a shared focus, what are we talking about? What do you want to accomplish? By when, where, how, what makes this important? All those wonderful goal-setting coaching questions when you are connecting with your client. And it's also whose goal, remember I said, is the human surviving goal, is going to be a very different goal. Oh crap, I got to do this or else, as opposed to, oh wow, I have to do this because. Very different. And when you connect with your client in a goal conversation, then everything becomes easier. Connecting. And by the way, it happens instantaneous, because if your focus is all about, I'm here to connect with my client, this is where relationship grows. It actually is where a relationship exists, Once connection happens, there's relationship, there's ebb and flow, there's conversation, there's communication, there's we are together in this. So you get that. You're connecting on the goal. You're not just laying it out and walking them through and then throwing it off to them and dumping it on their heads. You're connecting with them on this goal. Tell me more. What's this all about? Oh my goodness. Let's be together. That you're their partner in their goal creating and their goal planning and their goal moving. They're going to do it. You're not the doer, but you are their partner in cultivating and creating the design and the structure of this goal. And you can only do that when you connect with them. The R in core is all about revealing. That is all that it's about. If it's your brilliant goal, who cares? If it's a goal that's supposed to, doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, do it. But we're really talking about the power and the depth of goal setting. It's not about just setting those clear structures. It's using those structures of specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time. All of those is really in service of revealing. Think about it. The human surviving loves general, vague, kind of soft goals because, well, if I don't do it, then I still need to be safe. If I set a specific goal, I might fail, and then that's bad. That's the human talking. But the powerful self thrives, feeds, just latches onto specifics. The more detailed, the deeper it actually goes in the client, the more you're able to peel back all the soft, fuzzy, generic layers and get into the heart of it, into the richness of it, into the meat, into the details, into the passion and the purpose and the meaning and the values that this goal is possessing and requiring and providing. The more you reveal all of that, including revealing the client's thoughts and memories and ideas, revealing their emotions and their feelings, revealing their energy and their spirit and all of that, the more you reveal in the context of a goal, the more powerful everything becomes. And that E is all about empowering. Oh, please. Goal setting is not for you to establish authority and to dictate and to make them get it done. That's might be helpful. It might be necessary per client. It's just not coaching. Coaching is not about being their drill sergeant and hammering it in and giving them ultimatums and consequences and you better do this or else we don't, or this and that, or whatever it is. Yeah, those are great and fun, clever tactics to manipulate your client into doing it, but it's not empowering them. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it's not coaching. It's definitely not powerful coaching. Empowering the client, constantly pointing them to the power that they already always naturally possess. You can do this. I support you in it, but you have the power to do it or to not do it. It's all up to you. And your job, if you are connecting and revealing and empowering in the design of goal setting, what goals are really worth you? Not the goals that you have to do in order to survive, the goals that are worthy of you, your gift, your life. What are the goals that when you have accomplished, you can actually hold with pride, with honor, with respect that you accomplished them? And by the way, that's not just feeding you on how to engage with your clients. That's also you, the coach. Is this making sense? We use goals as a way to connect, reveal, and empower. And when we are all about connecting, revealing, and empowering, the goals get so much easier and so much deeper and so much stronger. And by the way, if we really want to get into the details, we're also talking about what are the goals that you have for this coaching session. What do you want to achieve by the end of this call? In ICF terms, it's the coaching agreement. In other coaching skills trainings, it's called other things. We're setting goals all over the place. It's that we only seem to give attention to the goals that we design as, now we're going to make some goals at the end of our coaching session in order for you to get this outcome and result. Great, helpful, really important stuff. But I'm here to tell you, there are so many goals going on that you're not even noticing. And including, what are the goals that we have for our coaching? Explore. Connect with your client. Reveal more in your client. And empower your client. And when you do that, goals become easy and awesome. I hope this excites you. I hope this stirs things up. I hope this is something new that you haven't heard before. And if you have heard it before, or you already know this, great, because I can tell you, you're one of the few coaches who do. Well, in any event, now you know. Come to me for more. If you have a goal of being an absolutely powerful, amazing, masterful, solid coach, I can promise you it's waiting here. Contact me, Ben at bedo.org. Go and check out the Coaching Skills Forum at coachingskillsforum.com. Truly, I am here to help you achieve your coaching goals so much faster. And until then, I wish you happy goalie coaching. Hey there, you beautiful, amazing, fantastic, delicious, razzle-dazzle, and masterful coach. Yes, you, masterful coach, because you're watching this, which tells me you are a masterful coach. There's more to learn, and that's where I come in. Go to bedo.org. You'll also see it right here. And go to bedo.org, and that's where you're going to find tons of other materials, resources, videos, recordings, audios, free calls, free membership level, tons of stuff, incredible amounts of materials just for you. Regardless of whatever level of coach you are right now, you are going to find tremendous value and resource. And it's all here at bedo.org. bedo.org. Go check it out, and I will see you there.